From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. There is that chance of freezing rain over the next couple mornings, not for this morning, but for Thursday and Friday morning for some of our lower elevation locations. So first, the culprit is this. You see this big snaking temperature boundary. It's a cold front, it's a warm front, there's a low pressure center attached to that. That's going to get closer and closer to our region, and eventually it is going to move and shake a lot of things in the atmosphere. So let's go ahead and talk about how it all goes down. This is 10 p.m. this evening with Futurecast still dry, but you see now this is 4 a.m. Some of that rain starting to creep into the valleys, and I have a feeling it's not just going to be rain. Now, Futurecast isn't necessarily being as aggressive with the freezing rain forecast as I am. That's just a difference of opinion. But by 8 a.m. starting to come into the lower Columbia Basin and the Blue Foothills, chances for freezing rain there as well. You see the snowfall looks like it's going to be fairly limited up in the mountains, at least at pass level. Lunchtime for tomorrow still looking pretty wet. Maybe getting a bit of an evening lull, but that is going to end as we head into the wee hours of the morning for Friday. And then we have a lot more active weather to go after that. So here are some of the precip chances we're thinking kind of semi-hourly in the Tri-Cities. Looks like the best chance of freezing rain is going to be around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. After that, it should just be a cold rain, but that's when rain chances go way up midday for tomorrow, looking pretty wet. You can see hour by hour precip chances, rain, snow, freezing rain, the whole shebang by downloading the Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather app free in the App Store or on Google Play. Here are some of the ice totals we're anticipating from 4 a.m. on Thursday to 8 in the morning on Friday. Maybe just a little glaze in the Yakima Valley, maybe a little bit more for Interstate 90, but definitely you'll have to take it slow on the roadways for Thursday morning and for Friday morning. Looks like snowfall totals are going to be pretty minimal from this round, but we have much more wet weather to go after this, and it's looking like the Cascades are going to get blasted with water. Now, this is a preliminary forecast. It's subject to change, but from 4 a.m. on Thursday to 4 a.m. on Wednesday, we could have 6 to 8 inches of rainfall in the Cascades. So around locally smaller streams around fresh burn scars, that's where we'll have that potential for flooding. Very active forecast in the Tri-Cities is going to be into the mid-50s as soon as Friday, Saturday. In Yakima, the chances for freezing rain over the next couple mornings. In Ellensburg, also that potential for freezing rain Thursday and Friday morning. Then for Hermiston, quite windy for Friday. We'll talk about that again in the next half hour. And then for Walla Walla, freezing fog for this morning, maybe some freezing rain for tomorrow morning, and then staying pretty wet after that.